Hi everyone. The topic that I'm going to talk about tonight is kind of a dual topic, safety and confidentiality. I've already talked about safety. I did my safety video last week, but this particular situation that happened this past week involved the safety of the clients, and the safety video that I did last week mostly pertained to the safety of everyone, not only the clients but the staff as well. So this week I wanted to share about an incident that occurred where a new client started a group, and while group was going on, the new client's girlfriend was in the parking lot soliciting women for prostitution. And so apparently they knew when groups met and when they went on break and when clients would be in the parking lot, on break time and that type of thing. And so after the group was over, some of these other clients were telling their counselors about the lady in the parking lot, and that she was giving out the new client's name and that type of thing. And so he had come to us from a different facility, and we had a consent for the facility that he came from. So we called them and asked them, what was the reason that this person was discharged. And it turned out that it was for the same reason, that he was soliciting prostitution. He wasn't really seeking services. He was there with another agenda. So what the agency did was they felt like that the safety of our clients were at risk, and so they had the police come and they did a no trespassing notice on him. And so when he came for group the next day, they escorted him off the premises. And he was obviously not allowed to come back to services. So the group saw the guy being escorted by the police, in which of course they thought he was being arrested, and were asking the counselors about what was the reason that he was escorted out, and wanted to know about confidentiality and that type of thing, because they were like, well, we thought that we were covered under confidentiality laws, and if we do something that's against the law, are you going to tell on us or whatever? And so it was handled in, I think, a very good manner. The clients were told that there were two things that the agency takes very seriously. One is the safety of clients, and the second is confidentiality. And so the counselor went over confidentiality and what that means specifically, in which they're all given the privacy notice, when they come into services. But a lot of times I don't think that they fully grasp everything on that first day. But the counselor went in depth with them, and told them, explained to them, there are only certain circumstances where we can break confidentiality, and that would be if a crime has been committed on our premises, if the client was threatening to harm themselves or someone else, or if child abuse and neglect had taken place. And then they went through what that meant about the crimes, if you've committed a crime prior, or if you admit in group that you committed a crime, we can't report that to law enforcement, only if, the crime was committed on our premises, which in this case it was. He was soliciting prostitution. And then also, we assured them, without going into detail about why the guy was arrested and that type of thing, but just assured them that their safety was at risk, and that was the reason that the agency took action to ensure the client's safety. And that seemed to calm the group down a good bit. They came to a place of understanding, whereas they were really upset at first. Of course, thinking about what might happen to them and that type of thing. So my question for you guys is, what do you think about the way the counselor handled that, and would you have handled it any differently as far as how the group was responding and the questions that they had? Thanks, guys. I will see you in a couple of weeks.